Alright guys, I've got some hard choices in the garden today, and I do apologize if you hear dogs in the background, but I really want to be able to show you this video. So I've got this situation going on with these crinkly leaves here with the beans, which is not looking great. At first I thought this might be an herbicide damage from the BT that I used. While it is organic, you can still damage your plants with organic remedies. So that was a potential, but now the plant has outgrown me doing that, and all of the newer leaves are looking like this. So the next thing is a leaf curl, which is not great. It means the plant needs to come out and it needs to get thrown directly in the trash so that it doesn't affect other plants. But my other concern here is, one, the coloring that I'm starting to see in the leaves on my zucchini plants. I don't have a great example right now. However, let's take a look down here at the tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing, some of them are doing this weird leaf curl as well. You can see that there. So my suspicion is Mosaic virus, which can cross different varieties of it, can go across multiple species. That's also not great either, because that means stuff still has to be pulled out. Mosaic virus is going to affect the whole garden if I keep leaving it in place. So I've got some hard choices to make with pulling stuff out and basing it off an assumption, but it's the only thing I can think of because nothing's producing. These are the first flowers that I've seen on these bean plants in quite a while, and that is one of the signs of both the leaf curl and the mosaic virus, is your plants just get stunted. So we're gonna make some hard choices. We are going to pull some stuff out of the garden, and let's hop to it. Alright, so I've got gloves, my trash bag, all of this. So that has all this crinkly looking leaves is going to go directly in the trash bag. We don't want to contaminate anything else. And then it's very important to make sure that your gloves aren't touching any plants that are healthy. So we want to wash these or dispose of them later. And let's get this stuff out of here. So while it is sad to pull this stuff out, beans are very quick growing, and these should have already produced flowers at this point and had beans on them probably about a month ago. So they clearly had something going on with them for quite a while, which isn't great, because I don't know what else this has spread to in the garden. But again, beans are quick growing, and beans are an easy tell if something is wrong in the garden. So we're going to put some beans back in this space, and then in the meantime we're going to do some research on some soil remediation, see what we need to do if this issue persists or if it seems to spread throughout the garden. And, you know, worst case, we'll throw some stuff in here to, like, aside from soil remediation with, say, like worm tea and such, we can also put some plants in here that'll help clean up the soil, like sunflowers. Alright, so here's my other issue. We've got something going on with the cucumbers and the squash plants. Someone had suggested perhaps vine borers. However, the squash plant that I took out that was affected, I cut along the vines and I didn't see any sign of squash borers. So someone else had suggested wilt disease. I do know that for at least cucumbers, the sorry guys, brain is malfunctioning right now. Mosaic virus can also affect cucumbers as well, so that's of concern. So we're gonna rip that out too. And then coming back down here, I just wanted to show you. So this is the one I showed you the curly leaves on, but here's where it really sells me on the tomato virus or the mosaic virus is this green coloring here. So that is another one of those signs. So I'm fairly certain of it. Never had to deal with it before, but I'm pretty sure. So either way, we've got some plants that are severely affected. They are not producing. And like I said, these bean plants should have been producing a month or more ago, and they did not. So they are taking up space. They're a lost cause regardless of what type of issue they have. So let's get out some more of these affected plants. Alright, before I start pulling, there is a cucumber here, so I think I'm going to leave this for now because this cucumber is almost ready. So this is one of the punas. They are brown cucumbers, so it is actually starting to turn. So that should turn within the next couple of days. I'm going to give it a chance. I'll leave this here. What I'll probably do is I'll come back out some trimmers and I'll get the excess trimmed up. Also note, we're keeping gloves clean, right? Not reusing them. Make sure that you sanitize your trimmers as well in this situation.